called Sara. Don't ask.
Oh, great. I'm glad I caught you alone. I've been thinking.
Abraham? Father of all nations, am I right? Of course I am. Oh, God. Yeah? Yeah, how you doing, mate? And the wife? Yeah. Can't imagine she'd be too pleased if you got that servant pregnant. No? No, you can't tell her I told you to do it. Hello? Hello? Oh, prick.
Look, Dad, about what I wanted to talk to you about.
Look, Jesus, I've told you before, you're not ready for more responsibility. Remember what happened last time?
Well, that was an accident. I mean, that was literally hundreds of years ago.
Thousands of people died. Entire species were drowned. We lost unicorns forever.
Yeah, but what about the guy in the boat?
Yeah, okay, that was actually quite clever.
See?
No, let's not see. And let's not forget the time before that, when you killed all the dinosaurs.
Well, nobody was around to see that. It's like it never happened. I bet in a couple of thousand years, people won't even believe they existed.
That's not the point. I can't put people at risk for the sake of your own enjoyment. No, Abraham, I do not want to murder your son. I don't care if he's got beady eyes. What the hell is wrong with you? And then what happened? So you were okay with the plagues? Great, good, yeah. I told you to trust me with the water parting. Glad it worked. Well, obviously you're in the desert. Where else do you think I'm going to put a promised land? Well, no, there's not exactly any space in Cairo. No, there's a city there already. What do you expect? No, I'm not just going to move a pyramid for you. Yes, I could move a pyramid if I wanted to. Yes, I could. Yes, I could. Oh, shut up. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Is milk and honey not good enough for you anymore? Well, if you don't think it's worth a few years of walking, then you could go straight back to Egypt. Be my guest. Yeah? Yeah? Bye. Whatever.
Where's Holly?
Oh, I gave her a break. She's a bit exhausted after inflicting all those plagues on Pharaoh and killing all those firstborns. Look, Jesus, son, I know things have been a bit tough for you lately, but I do love you. You know that, don't you?
Not as much as you love the Holy Spirit.
No, that's not true.
Isn't it? Then why have I had no responsibility for years? Why is it always Holly the one to run everything for you? Why is she the one doling out plagues, performing miracles, answering prayers?
That's her job. She's got a very special role.
What, and I don't? I'm just the thing that you laugh at in the corner?
I never said that.
You didn't need to.
Wait, Jesus. Listen, look. Listen to me. You know you've made some mistakes. My first duty has to be to protect my people. And so far you've not had the best run of things, but I've got something now that I could use your help with.
Really? For realsies?
Yeah. Now, come, look, listen. The people have been wandering through the desert for quite a while now, and things aren't going great. They're doing all sorts of stupid things, and it's as if I never gave them a moral compass. I mean, one says I want them to do this, and one says I want them to do that. Like apparently I told them not to boil a goat in its mother's milk. Why would I say that? It sounds delicious.
And?
Well, I've been thinking I might give them some rules. Some stuff to work with. Some guidelines, if you will. Some, regulations.
Like some instructions.
Exactly. Some instructions.
That sounds sensible, but I guess you don't want to give them books full of instructions because, well, they'll never read them and it'll be impossible to follow. I mean, how awkward would it be if you somehow contradicted yourself?
Yes, that's just what I was thinking. I was thinking of like a specific number. Maybe 14? I don't know, keep it succinct. Down to the basics.
14, so the 14 instructions.
Yes, perfect! The 14 instructions! So glad I thought of it. It's catchy, isn't it? It's just to take away any ambiguity, just so people know what to do, and what is and is not my will.
But why even have 14? I mean, why not like 2 basic premises, which make everything else obvious? You know, the first one could be like, don't be a dick to God, and the second one could be, don't be a dick to each other.
Well, don't you think that's a bit ambiguous? I mean, what's it mean not to be a dick?
Okay, well, what about only do something if you'd be alright with someone else doing it to you? You know, like a do unto others as you'd have them do unto you type thing?
No, I still think that might be too ambiguous. For example, what if one person was into S&M? What? I mean, one person loves to be whipped. Another person hates being whipped. Suddenly we're in a weird whipping territory about whether to send that person to hell for eternity or not.
Please stop! Look, fine, I see the dilemma. What are the definite ones to go in there?
First of all, I guess there's don't murder. I mean, that's got to be up there.
Don't murder? Seriously, is that not like blatantly obvious?
You would be surprised.
Wow, what is wrong with these people? Starting to look like that whole free will thing was a bit of a weird decision, wasn't it? Oh, I've got one. Don't steal. That's a good one, isn't it?
Well, does don't steal not intrinsically imply that people can have possessions? I've always felt a bit uncomfortable with the idea of property in the first place. I intended people to share and only take what they required according to their needs.
Really? Wow, that's like a groundbreaking idea. Do you want to make that an instruction? Make something like, property is theft. From each according to his ability, to each according to his need.
Yeah, now that is catchy. And I agree with you. For some reason, I just don't think they're ready. I feel like they need to go through the motions first. But one day, maybe in a few thousand years, let's just go with don't steal for now.
Holly, what's up with your hair?
Oh, I was just in a hedge with Moses.
Excuse you, young lady.
I was in the hedge. I was talking to him through it. So, seriously, men get so frightened by the tiniest bit of bush.
Are you sure it wasn't because the mighty and glory of eternity was talking to him through a hedge? That would freak out most people.
You sound just like him. I don't know why I have to be restricted to a man's idea of what I should look like. As I said to him, I am what I shall be. Deal with it, Moses. Anyway, so he set me on fire. I was just so unimpressed.
Why don't you go and get the ash off your face?
I don't know, I kind of felt I was rocking this look. But thought I might make it do something I do once a week.
Well, not today. Go and have a shower. Okay, where were we? Yes, so don't murder, don't steal, and don't cheat on your wife or husband. Again, obvious, you would hope.
Wife or husband? It's a bit heteronormative.
Wife and husband are just symbolic terms. I think it's just about respecting people you've said you care about and love. People will get that. Don't lie!
Don't lie? Well, what if there's like an axe-murderer searching for your friend, and the murderer asked where your friend was? If you told the truth, you'd condemn your friend to death.
For goodness sake, Jesus, stop being so pedantic. It's a good instruction. Shut up. Don't get jealous of what anyone else has. How about honour your mother and father? Oh, and you know what I really hate? I hate it when they use my name in vain. Yes, it really hurts. Oh, sorry, so I gave you life. I gave you a whole planet, and how do you repay me? You turn my name into a swear word? Cheers, guys. Thanks, that's exactly what I wanted.
Okay, we'll write that one down. Jeez.
Okay, for safety then, let's throw in don't have any idols too.
And we should also have something to protect workers. So let's make an instruction where everyone gets a rest once in a while.
Yeah, that's nice. And have a rest every once in a while.
Should we not give the rest a special name, like the Sabbath, or something like that, maybe? To make it sound a little less arbitrarily made up.
Okay, so remember let's say Sabbath, and keep it holy.
Sounds good. Be nice to animals. Well, what about be nice to bees specifically? They're the most important ones.
I don't need to tell them that. Bees are so important they wouldn't dare not look after them. They pollinate all of their crops and make delicious honey. That's how important they are. Why do you think I make cats taste like crap? Bees will be fine.
Okay, not that one, but how about be careful with the way you use natural resources?
What are you expecting them to do? They make their houses out of mud. They'll be fine.
Okay, they did discover fire a lot quicker than we thought. Fine, but what about treat all people equally regardless of race, gender, or sexual orientation? Because that's how God made them.
Come on, Jesus. I'm sorry, but that one is just too obvious. Clearly we're done here. I'm stumped. I can't think of any more. Can you?
Nope.
Truth be told, I don't think we need any more. How could they possibly go wrong with this?
I think it's good and clear and concise. How many instructions is it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So, should we think of 4 more?
No, I think the 10 instructions works just well. No ambiguity. I think that will make things a lot clearer and should cover any scenario. Alright, let's do this. Already? I literally just gave you the instructions! You've had them for 10 seconds! How could you possibly go wrong already? Oh, and so you really needed a golden cow, did you? For goodness sake, Moses, come on! No, they do not need elaborating on. I think I've made myself perfectly clear. Don't lie, don't murder, don't commit adultery. If you really think that you need more guidance than that, then I don't see how I can help you. Just sort it out! I put you in charge! I made you! You can sort it out, come on. Just reread them a few times. It's pretty clear guidance. Goodbye. What are you going to do, huh?
Dad? Did you tell the people they weren't allowed to eat shellfish?
What?
It's all in here. You've got Numbers, Deuteronomy, Leviticus. It's all full of these rules. It also says that being gay is an abomination. People can't get tattoos. It forbids eating bacon. Bacon? Really? That all sounds a bit harsh. Oh, and they're not allowed to wear fabrics from a cotton polyester blend. I mean, that's just inconvenient.
How did they get that from that? Where are our 10 instructions? Did they get that? I don't understand how this happened. They've only just been given them.
The 10 instructions? Oh, you must mean the 10 commandments. Oh, they were all the rage down there, but whoever wrote them did not think things through properly.
What do you mean? They were thought through!
Clearly not. I mean, it barely covered any scenarios. It doesn't say anything about being kind to people or helping the sick and needy. You would have been better off just telling them not to treat each other like dicks. Let me guess. Did you come up with these, Jesus?
No, it was me and Dad.
You're so out of touch, you weren't even able to come up with any helpful rules. The people had to do it themselves. And the fact is, a few of these rules are okay. They've got this nice bit about leaving some leftover grain in the field so the poor people can have it. I mean, that's actually quite nice. A helpful rule, a practical rule. So you, Jesus, couldn't even do better than a bunch of humans. You're pathetic.
Holly, that's enough. Jesus helped me. It was my call.
Dad, seriously, you don't need to take the rap for him anymore. He's been asking for years for more responsibility, and he finally gets some, and he messes it up. Just like he messes up everything. You don't even deserve to be part of the Trinity.
That was unacceptable. I'll go talk to her. This isn't your fault, I promise, Jesus. Listen to me, it isn't your fault. It'll be okay. So what exactly happened?
Solomon cheated on me.
With who?
With 200 concubines.
Whoa! He must have been busy.
That's terrible. Impressive, but terrible.
I gave him everything. I told him everything to say. I gave him all my wisdom. Ecclesiastically, that was me. Proverbs, that was me. Nobody cares. It's all about frigging Solomon. Solomon the cheating scumbag. Why would he do this to me? Why am I not good enough? Smite him, Dad. Smite him, come on.
No?
And he even wrote me this really long, stupid poem. And I told him I liked it, but I didn't. He said my teeth were like sheep. King Solomon made himself a palanquin from the wood of Lebanon. He made its posts of silver, its back of gold, its seat of purple, its interior was inlaid with love. What does that even mean? And you know what, Jesus, this is your fault.
What? How is this in any way my fault?
You're all, oh, David is so good, David's so great, let's make David and all of his ancestors king for all eternity. Then the first fugly offspring he produces cheats on me. Smite him, Dad, smite him.
No, this is really unacceptable. Smiting doesn't sound like a bad idea sometimes, but no.
Dad.
Holly, I'm sorry. I can't smite them over this. It's just been 3,000 years of insanity, but they need one more chance. You think drowning them all the first time would teach them a lesson, but no! I do wonder what on earth I created. Jesus, can you get that, please?
What? What?
Who is it? What do they want?
Some guy called Jonah's got himself stuck inside a whale.
For my sake, seriously? Are you kidding me? You know what, that's it. I'm done. Omniscient, omnipotent, omni-pissed off!